How much do the dumplings cost you?
Oh, it's dirt cheap. And I literally mean dirt cheap because there's probably dirt in the food that they give you. Actually, we do have a listener sent in question. It's from JS and he says, is it true in 2013 you fingered my bum?
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. For today's very hard episode, we will be doing a hard trivia and I'll be asking some hard questions. With me in the studio, hard is Sen.
Always hard.
And behind the laptop, we have a hard Miss Potato Head. And also, we have a guest joining us.
We have a very special guest.
A very soft guest. Would you like to introduce him, Senny?
I will. As we do with all of our guests, we read out the numbers because we are defined by our numbers. So 960 followers on Instagram.
That's huge.
That is, we start strong here and then it's just downhill from there. 35 followers on TikTok. A batting average of 20.89 over 6 seasons in cricket. 15 subscribers for DJ Punk Bro. Standing 5'3" and approximately 0 bitches. Actually, we do have a listener sent in question. It's from JS and he says, is it true in 2013 you fingered my bum?
What? First of all, I'm not 5'3". Second of all, yes, that is true, JS.
Oh, sorry. The second part was, and did you enjoy it?
I did not enjoy it. It was accidental.
I was there and that's a lie. Everyone involved enjoyed that. Ro, why are you over there? Why are you not here in the studio with us?
And why have you left your Miss Potato Head?
Well, I actually was practicing with it during the week and I've dropped it back over to you, Miguel. I've shaved a couple of seconds off my time. I didn't realize I was going to be here because I forgot my girlfriend's birthday. So I decided I might go visit her and do the podcast remotely. Hence the reason I'm not in the studio today. But I will say the question from JS is unfair. I did not enjoy it, nor did I go knuckles deep. I went maybe the creases in your hands. I maybe went 1.5 of those creases.
1.5?
Also, no one said knuckle deep.
Yeah.
No one said that.
I just want to make the record clear because I feel like the way that you insinuated that question was not appropriate.
Well, we're glad you're here, Ro. We got a few things that happened to us this week, and what Manny and I realised is we want to slander a few institutions here in Sydney. I guess I'll kick us off. There's a fine institution here in Sydney, in the city, in the CBD, in Chinatown, and it's cleverly called Chinatown Noodle King. I'm going to call them out right now.
With the word king, you'd think, it's high quality, upper class.
Exactly.
One of the premier establishments in the CBD.
Instead, you get run down, dirty Tupperware, like couches that are 40 years old. And here's what there's 2 problems with this place. Firstly, they bully you into paying with cash. And as a law-abiding citizen and a tax man, I believe that everyone should be paying their tax duly.
So you're saying by paying cash, they're avoiding taxation?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, you can put 2 and 2 together if you want.
There's other institutions out there that, by using cash, they can avoid the taxation.
Exactly. And, if some of our listeners are bothered, we'll put the ATO link at the bottom and you can go dob them in if you want, allegedly.
We'll drop the ABN in as well.
And my second issue with this place is that there's literal kids working there. There are at least 3 children, and I mean dead set children, like 5 years of age, who are cleaning tables, who are grabbing bottles of beer out of our hands when it's our time to leave. And no one sees that there's anything wrong with this.
It's like when you go to a Asian butcher or something, and then the kids at the back doing their homework.
Yeah.
But that's in their break from working.
Yeah. But usually they're at the back, right, doing stuff in the background. These kids are coming around, they're putting, and the thing is, they don't put the food on your table. They throw it at you. They fucking just slam it down. Here you go, here's your dumplings, dickhead.
To be fair, how much do the dumplings cost you?
Oh, it's dirt cheap. And I literally mean dirt cheap because there's probably dirt in the food that they give you.
My gripe with this place is that when you walk in, at a Chinese restaurant, for example, you have everything set. Bowls, plates, chopsticks. When you walk in, It's all set. It's fucking dirty. There's always like skid marks on every bowl from like the last geezer that was there.
Yeah, well, you're getting a 4-year-old to wash it. Well, no shit.
Ro, have you been to this fine establishment?
I have been to this establishment. I've only been one time. I think the allure of this place is the BYO. So I think they don't charge if you bring your own drinks, or they charge like $1 a person or some ridiculous amount. Speaking of child slavery, though, do you know which institution or which area in Australia does advocate child slavery? It's the Hunter Valley. So I recently went there a couple of weeks ago, and dead set, every single place we went to, the cafes, the aqua golf, the go-karting, everything, the children there were literally no more than 13 years old running the whole joint.
Far out. Oh, wait, no. So we went to that one, and I swear I saw no one underage there.
Sen, you must be misled. Or maybe in 2022.
So you're saying 2022, they've started to abolish child labor laws in the Hunter Valley?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all gone. But back to Chinatown Noodle King. I have not seen any underage kids there. The one time I went, like, I don't know, it was just some regular old Chinese dude serving me dumplings. The bowls and stuff were indeed dirty, though, I will say that.
Bro, when you went, did you see the couch? Were you in the upstairs area? Did you see all those couches with decades of cum stains and alcohol stains?
I went upstairs. That was the place that we sat. And yeah, it's like you put your hand in between the pillows and you're pulling out like coins from 1924.
If you're a coin collector, you go to Chinatown Noodle King, you pick some out. I too also have a fine establishment. I'm not going to use fine. They don't deserve the...
No, they don't.
They don't deserve the adjective.
Even establishment is a...
Establishment is a fine place. I was there last week. All right, that's a whole nother place. Establishment Bar is a fantastic place.
Let's not get it confused with this.
No, fuck. I'm going to slander them as well.
All right, here
Establishment Bar can go fuck themselves, right? This is what happened last week. So it's a bar that's like you go there for after work drinks. They have a happy hour, 5 to 7, let's say, for example. And, you know, happy hour, the drinks are what? $6, $7 for spirits and stuff, which is reasonable given it's one of the more higher class bars. So like I was with a friend, and then she had to leave at like 8. So she went outside. I walked her out. She had to catch an Uber from outside. Walked out 2 minutes. Uber came. 2 minutes. I'm walking back. Bouncer at door's like, sorry mate, not tonight. I'm like, cunt. I was in there for fucking 3 hours before you didn't let me in. What are you talking about? And then he's like, your shoes, mate. They're too casual. And I'm wearing my Comme des Garçons Converses. All right, they're more expensive than that fucker's shoes. Anyways, I'm like, brother, all my friends are in there. I've been here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let me back in. And then he's like, sorry, mate. And I'm like, and I'm at this point, I'm just like, I don't want to fucking leave. So I'm like, can I at least go inside, grab my mates and head out? And then he said, you can ring them up and I can talk to them. I'm like, first of all, no. And second of all, why do you need to talk to my friends? And then like, I'm about to call my mate. And then another bloke comes up next to me trying to get in. Same story. Sorry, mate. Too casual. Can't get in. And then he had the same sub story. Like, but his friends were at the door, so he could see them. He's pointing to them like, those are my friends.
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 hours. I've given you so much money. Just let me in. And the bouncer's like, sorry, mate, not tonight. And then like this guy was fucking teeing off at the bouncer. He's like, oh, I've been here fucking 3 hours, blah, 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 blah. I'm mid-conversation. I think the bouncer just had enough. And then he's like, just fucking go in.
Oh,
he ended up letting us in, but after 10 minutes I was outside that whole debacle in the fucking cold. It's cold in Sydney, all right? What do you mean? It's a happy hour bar, bro. What do you mean too casual? It's 8 p.m. as well.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, we get in. Apparently it turns into like there's a little dance floor with a DJ.
Nightclub.
I wouldn't use that word.
Right.
They're playing like 70s like white man tunes. It was fucking weird. I was seeing like probably like 45-year-old married men grinding on their secretaries. It was kind of yuck. Anyways, I headed out, and then when I headed out at the door, the bouncer was telling a group of chicks, sorry, like you're too casual. And the chicks were seeing me and my mates. Obviously, we casual Fridays, right? Sneakers, all that. We walk out, and the chicks would point to us like, they're wearing sneakers. How are they in?
And what did he say?
The bouncer's just like, move along. So, gripe number 1, establishment bar. No go. For the common man, it's a no go. Second place, and more importantly, all right? Shittest fucking place in Sydney. I'm not having a lick of their business. So what happened is, I think we touched on this last week. I had my 25th birthday party with Roey's missus. We booked the place. First of all, 1.5 min spend for 3 hours, which is okay. But they fucking forced me to like do some fucking canapé menu bullshit, which is like $30 per person. And you were there on the night. Would you say that was $30 worth of food per person?
I reckon I got a gentleman's 4 pieces of food the entire night.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know where that $30 per person went.
It's a farce. And then I had to swindle them. I had to be like, food for 20 people when like 35 people are coming.
Yeah.
So I first had to swindle because I knew the food was not value for money. And then second of all, so we were upstairs in a fucking private room, which has a bar that was not tended to. So what the fuck is the point of having a bar upstairs?
It was an unmanned bar. Literally, it was a dead set proper bar. Like, it was fully stocked. You could see all the spirits. They had beers in the fridge. Everything you would need for a party, except for the fucking bartender.
Exactly. And they're like, you can scan the QR codes on these little fucking discs upstairs. Bro, we scanned it. It said the menu's closed. What do you mean scan the barcode when we can't even fucking do that? So then it turns out there was a bloke that'd come up every 15 minutes with a fucking iPad, ask, what do you want to drink?
So he was like a mobile bartender. He would just go up and down the stairs, manually taking our orders and manually bringing it back up.
The worst part is like, fine, you do that. Fine, that's service. But, you know, we want drinks now.
Yeah.
You know, stat. So we do the service of going down the stairs, walk to the bar. Can we order a gin and tonic? Sorry, mate. Wait for the bartender to come up. What do you mean? This fucker's taking 15 minutes, 30 minutes at most sometimes. What are you talking about? We're trying to have a good time here.
And the thing is, there was 30 of us. And when 30 people are trying to order a drink and there's only one person looking after you, like, he's going to take at least 40 minutes just to do one round. Brother, I'm trying to get drunk now, not in 3 hours.
And what I remember is, so everyone's ordering their drink from this bloke, and then eventually the QR code works. So people are ordering from the QR code. I remember like everyone orders, and then like 45 minutes later, brother came up with a tray of like 40 shots. And we're like, brother, we could have used 20 of those 20 minutes ago and 20 now. What do you expect us to do with 40 shots in one go? Fuck off.
Shambolic.
And then anyways, so we're having a good time, and then like we're about to leave.
Despite everything, we were having a good time.
Hang on, no. Before we fucking go, I have so many fucking
actually,
gripes with this place. All right, so Sen and Rohit, fair play. They went out of the way during the week to organize a cake to bring. The fucking whole debacle of ordering a cake, they're expensive, so they're going out of their way every day trying to find a good cake. And then we bring it to the venue. And what the fuck did they say? They're like, they saw the cake, Rohit asked the guy, oh, can we put it in the fridge?
I'm blaming Rohit on this one, firstly.
No, I'm blaming the venue. No, there's no blame put on anyone here except this stupid fucking venue.
Ro will agree with me here. Ro will say that he should have just walked upstairs without showing the cake to them at all. Just walked, put right past them. Right,
No, incorrect. Why would I walk upstairs with a cake, right? Put it upstairs without it being refrigerated? Bro, the cake needs to be in the freezer. I need a knife. I'm not going to, get Migs and Cindy to tear at these with their bare hands. So I've gone in and done the right thing. Hey, man, could I get a knife and could you put this in the fridge for when we need it?
And then this man had the audacity to say, do you have council approval? What? It's a cake, bro. What council? We're not fucking trying to demolish a house and build a fucking 10-story apartment. No, it's a cake, bro. And then he's like, anything you eat, well, what this Neek say? Anything you eat inside this fucking venue is we're liable for.
Yeah, he started quoting like, the Flour Act of 1963, like any object that has flour in it, you need to get a fucking approved by the council or some shit. And like, yeah, so like essentially the gist of it was if we eat something that we brought externally, but anything that we consume within their premises, and if someone gets sick or something happens, they're liable for it.
All I'm saying is I've been alive nearly 25 years. I've been to countless restaurants, countless bars of birthday occasions. Never kicked a fuss about
not once.
Fucking cutting a cake.
No one has ever been like, hold on, brother, have you asked Hillshire Council about this cake? No.
The most pushback you've had is got to charge you a bit for a knife and some plates. You know,
whatever, fine.
Fair play. We're using your facilities. Council approval. They want us to write to fucking city of Sydney.
Yeah.
Fucking they wanted a receipt and a menu. Like, what are you going to do? They want to check all the ingredients to make sure it's okay. Like, what are you talking about?
They want to see if it was a legitimate cake.
Shut the fuck up, bro. And they're like, there's nothing you can do about it now. Like, we can store the cake for you, but you're going to have to fucking cut it elsewhere or something. Like, what is it? That's a poor start to night.
They held the cake hostage.
It's fucking outrageous. And then at the end of the night, we go to collect the cake. I go to collect my license and my bank card that's behind the bar because I put a bit of a bar tab and also, I don't know, keep me liable or some shit. I'm like to Senny, bro, I've had like 10 shots here. I'm waived. Can you like get my card for me? Sen goes to get it and they're like, you are not the card holder. Just got to give it to the card holder. Even though I'm right there.
He was standing right next to me.
I'm right there. I'm like, give it to him. Like, I'm right here, bro. You have my consent. And then says like, fine, Migs, you got to get it. And I go get it. He's like, this place is stink. Fucking ruined it.
All right, boys, it's time for some hard trivia. Got a trivia website up here. We've got Row online. We've got Manny here in the studio. I'll just ask some questions. I'll read it out twice. You guys keep your answer to yourself, and then at the end, we'll all reveal our answers, and we'll see who is actually correct.
The Senny can't see the answers.
No, I can only see the questions.
So he will also be playing along.
Yes. All right, so the first question. Which country financed Christopher Columbus's 1492 exploration? So, Chrissy.
I'll be lying to you if I said I knew what he explored.
He discovered America. Or
America.
not discovered, but he was already there. He just
1942. What?
1492.
Oh, 14.
1492, yeah.
1942.
They already had planes by then, bro.
1492 discovered the Americas. Who? Was
So
that
who financed?
But was that also the Americas trip? Yeah, that could have been his Europe trip, his Bali trip, his
Yeah.
cheeky
Got from
weekend
Europe
trip to Melbourne. I don't know. It could have been anything.
Are we talking about the person or the country? Which country financed
Which country financed it?
it? Okay.
I have an answer of sorts.
Hit us with it.
Do you all have an answer?
Yes.
I have an answer.
I'm going to go with England.
All right.
Surely.
I'm going with Portugal.
Rose says Portugal. I'm going to say Spain.
You're going to use
Oh,
Espanol.
I think it is Spain, actually. I was tossing between the two.
I have no. I thought it was French or Spanish. It's one of the two. It is indeed
Senny.
Spain.
It is Spain.
Is it Spain? Oh, I'm an idiot. This is... Yep, never mind.
Yeah, 1-0 to Senny.
All right. Lovely. This is a question we'll definitely all know. How many Super Bowls have the Denver Broncos won? I'll say fucking... Oh, God. There's no way you can work this out. I'm going to say 3.
8.
How many has Tom Brady won for the Patriots? Like
5 or 6
5
or
or
something.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've even heard of the Denver Broncos. To me, I don't follow the NFL. So I'm going to say 1. I mean, no, 2. 2. Lock in 2.
All right. The answer is 3.
Oh,
Who said 3? Did you say 3 cents?
I said 3, yeah.
Senny's 2-0 up. He's
2-0.
away.
And this is a hard quiz, isn't it, Sam? Do you think this is quite a difficult one that you were bringing up?
Yeah, I'm just going through this list and it's giving me random trivia, it says. I have not seen these questions before. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, we'll trust the integrity of the quiz.
All right. A teetotaler is a person that never drinks what? A teetotaler is a person that never drinks what?
Surely.
It must be.
The beveraginos.
The beverage.
Yeah, it must be alcohol.
Yeah, it is alcohol, indeed.
There are 3-1-1. We're playing a 5.
Playing a 5.
So Senny's already storming away. This could be the shortest trivia of today.
Ben actually did not say anything there. We just assumed he said alcohol. Would you have said alcohol, Sam?
Yes, absolutely. I would have said alcohol.
I heard he was about to say tea. Right.
Next question. Who is next in line to succeed the president after the vice president? So I don't want a name. I think it's just a
The
position.
role.
Yeah.
So there's president, vice president, and
So who is next in line to succeed the president after the vice president?
what was AOC's role?
I think she's just a senator, bro.
Don't worry about it then.
I think, is it not like the first lady? Is that, well, what's her role in all of this?
I don't know, bro. Is that your answer?
Yeah, I guess I'll lock it in.
Deputy vice president.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm saying vice president as well. We'll see what the answer is. It is the Speaker of the House.
Fuck off, the Speaker of the House is such a high regard.
Doesn't say the Speaker of the House isn't the vice president. So technically, me and Manny are also right. You know,
First, the
just-
Speaker of the House
that's
could also be the first
not
lady.
right.
All right, the next question. The largest volcano ever discovered in our solar system is located on which planet?
Solar
Here we go.
system.
The largest volcano ever discovered in our solar system is located on which planet?
I don't know. I'm just going to say it's Mars, maybe.
I'm going to say Jupiter purely because it's the biggest planet. And so surely everything's bigger in Jupiter.
Saturn.
Mars is hot, but
Wait, is Saturn bigger or
Jupiter's
Jupiter bigger?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just saying
lovely.
Saturn as a entity.
It is indeed Mars. Well done, Ro.
yes, let's go.
He knows. He
That's
knows a bit.
huge.
He knows a bit.
A bit about him, this man.
No, that was just a chance. Let's be real.
All right. What is the white part of the inside of an egg called? What is the white part of the inside of an egg called? Isn't it just the egg white?
Is it not egg white?
I know the word. I low-key know the word.
I'm going to lock
I
in
don't think
egg
I'm
white
going to get it exact
because I
That's
have
the
no
problem.
idea. I'm going to say egg white. Ro, what do you
It's
say?
the yolk and the white of an egg. I've never heard it called anything
If I get the
different.
word
So I'll
close,
also,
will you give it to me?
I want to hear Ro's answer first, then we'll go to you.
Understand, I'm looking the same as you, man.
All right, egg white as well. We're both idiots are saying egg whites.
It's like albumin, al something.
Or it's albumin. You know what? I'll give that to you.
Yeah, give
That's
it to
fair
it. Give
play.
it to it.
That's
Wow,
impressive.
well done.
That is very
Lovely.
impressive.
3, 2, 2. We're coming for you, Senny.
All right. Next question. What a Wonderful World is a jazz song first recorded by which American singer? What a Wonderful World is a jazz song first recorded by which American singer?
I think I know the answer to this, despite my
I don't.
poor knowledge.
Senny, do you know?
Do I go first?
Hold on.
Wait, do you know it, Ro?
I think I do know it.
All right, then you
I'm
go
like-
last.
You go last.
You go last.
Senny and I will. Oh, it's that guy. What's his name? Oh, I know. I have an answer, but I don't know his name.
I'm just going to say Ray Charles because I have no
it's-
idea.
What's that guy with a deep ass voice? What's his name?
Yeah.
James Earl Jones.
No, what's his name? Ray knows it. That's
Samuel
annoying as
Jackson.
well. No, what's his
Yeah. I know who it is. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't
who
know.
it is. I can't come up with a name. Frank Sinatra. I'll go someone else.
All
just in
right,
case.
Ro. What is the answer?
The Louis Armstrong,
Oh, it is Louis
the
Armstrong.
cyclist.
It is indeed Louis
Oh,
Armstrong.
that's
Very good.
frustrating. When you know
Very good.
know who, but you can't come up
Was
with
that the
a
guy
name.
on the tip of your tongue?
Absolutely. With the deep, very deep voice.
Very deep voice.
All right. Sorry.
It was sung at a wedding recently. That's the only reason I know it.
He was what?
It was sung at a wedding,
Oh.
and the credits were on the
So you said
screen.
he sung at a wedding. I'm like, isn't he dead?
I'm sure he's dead.
All right. What is the name of the sequel to the movie Wreck-It Ralph that released in 2018?
Sequel. Wreck-It Ralph.
What
That
is
was an amazing movie.
what is the name of the sequel to the movie Wreck-It Ralph that was released in 2018? I think I know what it is.
Did anyone watch this?
No, but I think I know the name of the
I
movie.
don't know. You
I'm
would
going to say
me
it's like
go
Wreck-It
first?
Ralph. Yeah, you go first. No, I don't know it either.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Then technically.
I think it's Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph, you know, Rex 4G or something. Ralph.
Sounds like
Wreck-It
a porn movie.
Wreck-It Ralph tried to revolutionize Manchester United.
I
was gonna say-
think it's Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. I think
That sounds
Oh,
like
that sounds
that could be
familiar.
something.
That sounds familiar.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. You got to give that to me.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Yeah, we'll give it. 4
Match point to
Senny,
10.
3 to Row, 2 to me.
Torchwood is an anagram and spin-off of what popular British sci-fi series? Torchwood is an anagram and spin-off of what popular British sci-fi series?
Do you know it?
Anagram. Do you know
How
what
many
that?
British sci-fi series do you know?
Star Trek.
Like, I know one.
Oh wait, no, I actually don't know it. Because the one I was thinking of has no.
I know it.
Do you actually?
Yeah, Senny.
All right, I'm gonna go out.
What?
Ro, do you know what it is?
As in, like, I only know one. I'll just be guessing.
Yeah, I think it's. I only know
Send
one.
go first.
Doctor Who, and I don't think it's
Doctor
that.
Who is what I was
It
going
is
to say.
Doctor Who.
But where's the C in Doctor Who, brother?
What?
Because it says anagram. So you.
Spell Doctor.
Oh, I was thinking DR.
Did you just hear that, right?
Yeah.
It is indeed Doctor Who.
So Sen wins trivia, but I don't think he wins.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. That's so cool. From
All right, let's
But
move on.
congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Congrats. Alrighty, fellas, sweaty sack summer is approaching, and it's time for you to prioritize the comfort of your crotch. That's why the kings of crotch comfort, the kings, they're on their king shit. Manscaped have spent 2 years designing the most comfortable boxer briefs out there. We all use them here. They are lovely,
Quality.
comfortable, say less. We've had the honor of testing these new boxers, and we can say that they are the softest fabric of any underwear. If I could, that's all I'd wear. But I've got to order them. They are so breathable that it's like gills for your groin. A bit of alliteration there.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Poetic.
They have even trademarked the jewel pouch, so you know it's serious. Jewel pouch TM, trademarked. I think it's time for you to invest in your family jewels like we have here. We've ordered some. We've got some for free. Let's be transparent here. Also ordered some. So let your bulge breathe and get 20% off and free shipping by using what code, Sen?
It's TCB, my friend. And let's be serious here for a second. We all care about our balls, our crown jewels. So if you're serious about them as well and you want to look after them, then listen to what we're saying and use the code TCB at checkout, and you can get 20% off and free shipping.
Manscaped.com. Check them out.
Alrighty, boys. Time for hard questions in the theme of hard stuff this week.
Was that not the first segment, Sen?
No, these are things that divide opinions, So these are questions where you could go one way or another. This was inspired the other night when I talked to you and you bought a burger that had pineapple in it. And so now these are sort of things that happen in life and you can either go one way or another. So first off, I guess...
It's one of those where they're like, I didn't know the real Sen. Now I know the real Sen.
Exactly. You're one of those kind of people.
But it's something stupid.
It's something stupid. So firstly, pineapple and burgers / beetroot and burgers. Yes or no, Manny? Yes or no, Ro?
What are your thoughts, Rob? I want to hear Ro's thoughts.
Depends on the burger. I think an Aussie, burger from the tuck shop is a yes. You add the canned beetroot inside and it adds to the flavour. Nice little sweet tinge. But like on a McDonald's Big Mac, I don't think I'm adding a beetroot.
What about pineapple?
Yeah, again, like both of those are excellent in burgers, but just the right type of burgers, not every burger.
I'm going to agree. The problem is the burger that I had the other night is I ordered the wrong thing. So like I ended up taking a bite and there was just pineapple in it. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I think if I knew there was pineapple going... Actually, no, I retract all that. No, there shouldn't be. Not even for the... Because I agree it should be in an Aussie burger, but I'm not ordering that. So like, it can have its place, but I disagree it shouldn't be in.
So wait, did it work in the burger you got? Did it taste good?
Like it was all right, but it didn't add, you know what I mean? If you're putting something in, it should enhance. It's like a... What was in? It was like an Aussie burger basically. There's no beetroot, but it was basically everything else. Yeah.
What's in an Aussie burger then? Like, what do you think is in an Aussie burger?
Beef patty. There's no egg as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, let me prefix that. Is beef, lettuce, tomato, sauce. Was it onions? It might have been onions. There was pineapple.
The onions usually, yeah.
And then an Aussie burger also has egg, beetroot.
Beetroot, yeah.
The sauce is normally just tomato sauce, I think, or barbecue sauce, one of the two.
Simple.
But I think this one had like burger sauce type of vibe, which was... And it was on like a potato bun or something, which I enjoyed.
Potato bun?
It wasn't a standard normal bun or brioche bun. But yes, going back to the question, no, it shouldn't be.
I agree with you as well.
It takes away.
You're a fiend for one of the Filipino burgers, and that has an apple slice.
But I like apples. I like apples. I don't like pineapples as an entity. Like on its own, I'll eat an apple, but I wouldn't eat a pineapple.
Really? I think apples are like the worst of all fruits.
Because I have this thing with pineapples.
I've
researched this. It's low-key genetic with your tongue.
Oh, really?
If I eat there's some enzyme or something in a pineapple. If I eat too much, it feels like my tongue is prickly, like I'm eating the actual prickles of the pineapple.
Wait, hang on. I get that as well. Doesn't everyone get that?
No.
See, I do. I said this the other night, bro, and everyone's like, I'm a weirdo. They said I didn't fucking peel the pineapple or something. Like, no, I know to eat the yellow part, you idiots.
Hang on. I thought everyone gets that feeling.
It's not a shared experience.
Oh, wow. That is shocking to me.
but I'm glad I have a brother in arms because when I said it the other night, I was looked at like a weirdo.
Rightfully so. All right, so then
What's your opinion, Sen?
I said no, absolutely not.
But Sen is like anti-vegetables,
no, I don't mind lettuce. And that's about it.
Flavorless vegetables.
Lettuce and maybe the occasional tomato every now and then. But no, a burger's meant to be just meat, some cheese, and some bread. Just keep it simple. And sauce, obviously.
Nah, vegetables make it feel like it's not as bad as it is.
See, then you're just lying to yourself at that point.
I do that on regularly. So
All right, then next up, pineapple on pizzas. Where do we sit on that? Yes or no? A strong no for me.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right from Ro?
You did.
Explain.
hard yes
Hawaiian
on
pizzas.
pineapple and pizza row.
Yeah, spectacular. Hawaiian pizza is like one of the greatest primary school pizzas of all time, and that's stuck with me.
I agree. Greatest primary school thing of all that. You should stay in primary school. It's for the palate of a child. Never have I ever been to a place where there's heaps of pizzas. Supreme, margarita, meat lovers, pepperoni, Hawaiian, etc., etc., etc. Where I've looked at the spread and I'm like, you know what? I could do me a slice of the Hawaiian.
Never.
Hawaiian,
No.
I will eat at the end if I'm still hungry and
And
that's
there's
it.
nothing else. Yeah.
But I'm taking every other thing before Hawaiian.
Agreed.
Because again, it doesn't work.
Your palate confuses me, Manu, because you're the one who says,
I think my gripe is with
Sweet
pineapple
and savoury.
specifically. I think my
Yeah, it
gripe is
seems
with
like
pineapple specifically.
because
Sweet,
you're like, I love sweet and savory, like that combination in savory foods is unreal,
I stand
But
by it.
then when it comes to pizza, we got the sweet of the pineapple.
The question
and
was
the
never
savoury of the ham.
question was never something sweet on a savory item. It was specifically pineapples on a pizza. And to
I'm
that,
just saying, the
I
pineapple
say
is the vessel for the sweetness.
get sweetness elsewhere, brother.
All right, moving on. Next one. Peanut butter, crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy, I would say, every day of the week.
Crunchy
Yeah,
every
crunchy.
day of the week.
It adds.
I'm glad we're on the same page for that one. All right, next one. What flavor should green taste like? So when you get a green lolly, should it be lime or apple?
Green.
If I'm reaching for a green Skittle or a green lolly,
Yeah.
I want lime,
No.
but I'm getting apple, and I hate it.
No, I want it to be apple. Green
It
Skittles
should
are the
be
best.
lime.
Really?
It should be lime.
So what color should apple
Because
be?
apples are red.
I mean,
Then red's raspberry.
objectively, no. There's Granny Smith.
No,
Yeah, but those are the crap ones.
a standardized green color is a bit darker. It's bright, but it's also like how do I describe a color?
Lime green.
Yeah, it's like that rich, like fluorescent green. That's what most things are. Like a Skittle, it is that color. Apple is a lighter green, I would say. Less intense green. That's what apple should be. That's what I think of when I think green apple.
Right.
It's not as bright. So standard green, the fucking neon green,
Should be lime.
should be lime.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
But which one do you prefer then?
The question is not what I prefer. The question is what should green be?
All right.
Because I prefer apple, but we get lime.
Fair enough. Coriander, yes or no?
Strong yes.
Really?
Biggest yes of my life. Put on everything and anything.
I hate coriander.
You've got the gene. That means the one where it tastes like soap.
Soap, yeah. I don't like the
Cilantro.
taste. What does that mean, Roy?
As in, like, I think in America it's called cilantro.
Cilantro, yeah. No, I'm not a fan of coriander at all.
I'm a big fan. Put it in everything.
Literally
Yeah,
everything.
it's good
Anything and everything.
What does it add?
on pizza.
Works on pizza.
What does it give you?
Don't know, bro. It's a herb. I don't know how to describe a herb. It's tasty. Freshness.
Fair enough.
Herbiness.
Freshness is what I would say it adds.
Add it to a nice bowl of pho. You're living.
True. All right. Next up, sauce in the fridge or cupboard.
Bro.
I've come around to this.
Shut the fuck up. What is your opinion? Say it with your chest.
I used to be a cupboard man,
Until you
But-
read the label.
and no, because on chocolates it says also keep refrigerated, but I'm a psychopath. Leave it on the shelf.
So where are you putting your sauce,
So-
Roy?
I'm putting it in the fridge now because the current house I stay at doesn't have any shelf space, so I'm forced to the fridge,
Necessity.
and it's not as bad as I first anticipated. It is still a bit cold for my liking, though. straight from the fridge onto the rice.
Cupboard every day of the week.
I'm big on the
Hate
fridge.
coleslaw.
I'm big on the fridge.
No, I can't. It
Keeps it.
You want it room temperature. You don't want cold sauce.
Keeps it best before. Keeps it unexpired.
Yeah, but how long are you keeping sauce anyway?
I don't use a lot of sauce any.